But I want to be clear that martial arts training should be about fitness, it should be about health, it should be about self-defense, it should not be about vigilantism or taking the law into your own hands or acting outside of the law. We're not calling for a new Batman. But as you can see from brothers being attacked, as you can see from Christians being attacked, it's a reality now that we live in. It's a reality. The police were unable to protect the Jews in Birmingham. When the football team wanted to go down to Birmingham, they refused to protect the Jewish community. They're unable to protect the Jewish community in the UK. And we Christians ourselves are increasingly in danger, and we need to start organising accordingly as the state increasingly fails.
But why is this reality manifesting itself in this great country?
Because the liberal secular government follows a progressive ideology. That progressive ideology blinds our social elites to the patterns of danger that are current and observant to the rest of us. Because they believe in an individualized contract with the state, they refuse to join up the dots, and they refuse to recognize that there are religious motivations behind attacks against the Jewish community, and increasingly behind attacks against the Hindu community, and increasingly behind attacks against the Sikh community, and increasingly behind attacks against the Christian community. And they refuse to see the pattern because their ideology will not allow them to see it. Also, many of our social elites are actually cowards. They are cowards because they do not want to stand up to the problem of Islamists in this country.
Cowards.
They don't want to stand up to it because they know if they were to stand up to it, they would be engaging in a confrontation. And our social elites are frightened of a confrontation with Islamists because the elites suspect that the Islamists have wider support in the Muslim community.
Political votes.
And they want the votes. What we need in this country is entirely new elites. We need entirely a new ruling class. There needs to be a peaceful, democratic revolution in this country that sweeps away the old elites and establishes new elites in the country who live by an ideology of Christian nationalism and organise and run the state accordingly.
As a direct result of what manifested itself in Leicester Square last night, the preacher was there. I believe that preacher's going to be here today again with Ali Chikindawa. Do you expect that other issues will manifest themselves here at Speaker's Corner as a direct result of what happened last night?
I genuinely don't know. What I do know is that when you put out videos in which there's violence, what it attracts is people of violence. What you put out is what you get in, especially into the corner. You know, if we actually film more people having intelligent debate, there'd be more intelligent debate going on in the corner. The problem is that in our culture, what we love is sensationalism. And a video of a fight will get seen by nearly 90,000 people, and in an intelligent discussion will get seen by about 3,000 people. And that says something about our culture. If Ali Dawah and Libiano, is that his name?
Whatever his name is.
If they come down to the corner and they bring their cohorts and Christians try to challenge them, which they probably will, there's two ways it could go. The group that comes down could either be open to dialogue and debate, or they can try to bully boy their way in Speaker's Corner, but the Christians in Speaker's Corner are not willing to be bully boyed anymore. So there we go. I mean, it's up to them. We Christians don't come to start trouble. but we're not going to be cowardly and we're not going to back down if you start trouble.
Right, I hear you, but Bob, all I can say is thank you. I've got to ask Chris. Go on, Iceman. A difficult question. It's a difficult question.
It's a difficult one.
You was assaulted yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me make sure that see this AI technology we're using today. You know, I'm teaching soccer. You want AI tracking technology, mate. As a direct result of what happened to you last night, have you reported it to the police? That's the difficult question.
Yes.
Aye, let's go to the next level. So you've now reported it to the police. What do you expect to happen?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a particularly high view of what the Met Police is capable of doing here. I've seen many Christians be let down by the Met Police who have also been assaulted in different scenarios, and they haven't done anything. So I wouldn't be surprised if nothing comes about this. What we do know is that we know the guy's name, his first name anyway.
And he's meant to be here today.
No, Libiano's meant to be here. He's talking about Libiano.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, actually, no, we do know the guy's
Go on.
Yeah.
We know this guy's name. We know where he lives, like roughly, and so we have pictures of him. We know what his face is. He should be exposed, but whether anyone will act on it, I don't know. Earlier this morning, I submitted all of the data, all of the evidence that they asked me to for the case study, but whether anything will happen, I don't know. But
well, let's hope it does. And what we will do at Urban Scoop, we will follow up in another week, 2-3 weeks, to find out exactly what the great Metropolitan Police have done to identify and apprehend your assailant.
That's great. That's good.
Excellent. But all I can say, welcome back to Speaker's Corner.
It's good to be back.
I'm glad you are okay, but from Urban Scoop's point of view, if you have a look at that camera there, can you see it's tracking us? It's moving, it's following us. We're using AI technology. It's AI technology. Because I know JC's soon going to be following. Yeah. Well, you know, down here at Speaker's Corner, we're trying to set new standards on Urban Scoop.
You know what though? His is bigger.
Yeah, but have you seen my other one? Bigger. So let me just ask Soko a question. Soko,
How you doing?
I'd love to see you with Mohammed Hijab again.
If he wants to debate me, I'll have
Yes,
him.
sir.
I'll debate him.
So
It was fine.
You said that by the end of the argument, he essentially took back.
Yeah, if you watch the debate all the way through,
What was the topic of contention?
it was about scientific errors and contradictions in the Quran.
Even in the Quran, it says there is a verse in the Quran saying that we breathed the word into the son of Mary.
Yeah.
Quran.
But I was talking about scientific errors
I
and
asked that
contradictions.
lovely Moroccan lady here, are you worth half of a man? And she said, no, I'm not worth half of a man. Although in your hadith that contradicts it.
Yeah. That is the problem. That is the issue, isn't it?
Muslim love contradiction.
Yeah.
So we can get top notch in terms of the technical quality that we bring to the audience.
I have no idea, but I'll hold on to it. It's JC's, I think.
Another family that.
Yeah.
Big up.
So
Palm Sunday.
So what the man is saying,
Palm Sunday.
we are going to collaborate. We're sharing technical
To
information.
bring the best quality available to the audience, to the whole family. Finish.
That includes
Soccer fields, revelations, Sunday Speaker's Corner, Bobo Speaker's Corner. Make sure you subscribe to him. He's the
that
man.
includes
He's the man.
AI technology and multi-cameras.
Is it multi-camera? Wow.
No, this one's not. But we've got it.
We got it.
But not today.
That's it.
Big up.
Blessings, family.
So we're going to debate over there, or
Yeah, I'll probably set up over there.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll set up there. There we go.
let's go and listen to Bob.
All right, take care.
How you doing, brother? Just with you. I'm well, thanks be to God. How are you? You guys all ready?